Hey everyone, it's Ashley here for Not Too Shabby. Today I'm sharing with you my design team project. I will put the links below for the products that I share, and if you do head over to Not Too Shabby to make a purchase, you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl to save 10%. So this is my project for this week, this sweet little card. I did a simple little I love you card, and I think this is perfect because you could use it for thinking of you or an I love you, birthday, any type of occasion, so it'll be perfect to put in my card stash. So I used some of the new Fawn release stamps. They are so stinking cute. So I used this one here. This is Bicycle Built for You, and this little cute girl here, she's supposed to be sitting on the little bike, but I thought she looked so cute as if she was sewing because she's kind of in like a seated position and her little arms are outstretched. Then I used this stamp set, and this one is Sewn with Love, and I used that adorable sewing machine. I also used the little spool there and the sentiment, I love you. Then I used this other stamp set, and this one is so amazing. It's called Banner Tastic, and it just has 3 amazing banners that you can use for your sentiments, and you can actually layer them up with the stamped inks, which would allow you to not have to color them. But for mine, I did color it, so it gives you those options, and I just loved this sweet little banner. I saw Mom to Sophia on Instagram show the banner coming from the sewing machine as if it was fabric, and I just had to use that inspiration on this card because I thought it looked so perfect with that little girl sewing and then the banner kind of coming down. So I used this die set. This is the Avery Elle Wonky stitch die. I thought it was perfect to look like a little sewing machine. And also I used this MFT Peekaboo window die, and that one allowed me to have the little images popping out. I used this Fawn Perfectly Plaid rainbow paper for the background, and this gorgeous watercolor Wishes paper pad by Fawn. And then I used some sequins from my stash. So I'm going to get started with the process video, and I hope you guys will enjoy. So I'm starting out with the Fawn Jet Black ink, and I'm going to stamp out my images. So first off, I'm stamping out this sweet little sewing machine. I love it so much. My mom and I love to sew, especially in the summer, and we make pillowcases. It's our favorite thing to sew. So I'm definitely going to have to give this card to my mom. I know she'll be so excited to see a sewing machine stamp. Then I'm just stamping up that little banner there, and these are going to be so great for adding sentiments to my cards. I'm so excited about that stamp set. Now I'm just going to add on the little sentiment from that sewing stamp, and the sentiment I chose was I love you. And then I'm going to use that little girl from this bicycle set, and I am so excited to play with that bicycle set. I think I'll have to use that one for my DT project for next week as well. I love it so much. And then I just added on 3 little hearts there. Now I'm going to get started with Copic coloring. So I'm just doing the skin using E11 for the darkest portion, and then I'm going to blend that out using E00. I'm just doing a lighter skin for this little girl here. And then I used R20 to add some cheeks. For the hair, I'm going to show you how to do the hair without it being like a tricky Copic coloring technique. I'm just going to show you how to color it in and not do like the flicking motion or anything. So I used E53 for the whole hair, E55, and then I layered on top of that E57. I layered back with E55 and blended it all out using E53. And that's just a really nice way to do hair that's simple. And for those of you who don't like to do like the flicking type of Copic coloring. So now I'm just going to do her dress. I use V17 and V15, and I just blend that out using V01. I love that purple color combo. Then I'm just going to, I spilled a little bit of the purple onto her arm, so I went back with the E00 to blend that out. For the banner, I'm using RV17, RV14, RV14, RV13, and RV11. And I've been loving that pink color combo, especially for banners. It blends so smoothly. And then I'm going back in with the RV13. And then I'm going to blend that out with RV11. And this would be really cute to paper piece those banners as well. I'm going to have to do that in another project. I love paper piecing, so that would look really cute for it to be like material or for any type of banners. Then I did color in that little spool using RV14, 13, and 11 so that the little thread there would match that banner fabric. Then for the brown part of the spool, I used E55 and E53. I went in to color those little hearts with RV14, 13, and 11. And then I'm going to color in the little sewing machine, and I ended up using, I tried out a few different colors there just on the side to see which color I'd like, and I put the paper there so I could see, and I didn't want it to be too much teal, so I went with this really pretty greeny color for the larger portion. I used B13 and B10 just for the little knob and that one little decorative part of the sewing machine. Then I went in for the gray part, so I used C4 and C2. And then for the base of the sewing machine, I used this bluish green color. It is G02 and G00. And I've been loving this color. It's kind of like a teal greeny color. It's so pretty. And it blends really nicely. So there is my coloring portion, and then I just went in with my white jelly pen because I had gone out of the line a little bit. And then I just added a few little accents on the banner and also on the sewing machine there. And then I put 2 little white spots on her cheeks. So there is the coloring, and now I'm going to cut these out using my sewing scissors. There is coordinating dies for these, so I will link that below, but I don't have those, so I'm just cutting them out using my sewing scissors. And I just love these images so much. The sewing machine was a little bit tricky to cut out, but the rest of them weren't too bad. So you can put that little tiny spool on top of the sewing machine there, and then I have those little tiny hearts. And then I'm just cutting out the little banner. And I'm so excited to play some more with these banners. They are so amazing. They are just so perfect to put on little sentiments, and I love how you can color them or use stamping to color them in for you. So I'm just kind of setting it out the way I had in my mind, and now I'm going to cut out this cute little girl, and she just totally looks like she was meant to sew that little banner there. Precious. So now I'm going to do my die cutting. I'm taking one of those papers from Fawn and the Avery Elle Wonky stitch die, and I'm going to cut that out using my Tastic die cutting machine. So there is that piece, and now I'm going to take the MFT window die and I'm going to put it horizontally so that it goes side to side, and I'm just using a little bit of post-it note tape to keep it in place and running it through my machine. And now it has that cute little peek-a-boo window there. I took an A2 size card base, and I'm just taking that cute little gingham paper there and trimming it to size so that it can be for the background. I'm going to use my ATG gun to adhere that down. And then I'm going to adhere the next piece down, but I'm going to just put the adhesive only around the very outside edge so that I'm able to slip in all of my little bits that I wanted to use. So I'm kind of just going to set them on here and see how they're going to go. It looks so cute. I was so excited that this little cute scene worked out. And then I'm just putting the little sewing machine there and also the little banner and just layered that up. And it covered the front panel there so nicely. And then I'm just putting on that little spool there. And then I'm just adding on those little hearts. I don't actually end up keeping the hearts. I don't know why, I just couldn't get them situated the way I wanted, but I thought that one heart would look so cute in the little knob of the sewing machine. So I ended up fussy cutting off the white part and adding that on. I took some little clear sequins and then I just added a little bit of sequins on at the top and also at the bottom there. And this is kind of where I fuss with those hearts. I couldn't get it how I wanted it. It just wasn't going the way that I had pictured, so off they came. And then I just finished putting on a few more sequins there. And I think it looked better without those little hearts. It just draws your attention more to the middle of the card. So then I took my Spectrum Noir glitter pen and added on some sparkle, and it just looks so sparkly and fabulous with that glitter. So that is my card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will have all the products linked below. Don't forget, if you head over to the shop, to use my coupon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys, bye!